Yes. Thank you for the presentation. These boards look like a sort of ultimate modern torture device.
Right.
Because hanging from your hands like this is really sort of new age torture. Climbing is very interesting, but this is, I would say this is very boring to do. And that's one of the reasons why I personally never do this, because it's a load of this. I rather go climbing myself.
Right.
The thing is, you can't go climbing. How would you seduce the user in using these tools?
So, and that is really the big challenge. I talked about how climbers are not generally highly trained, and that's because climbing training isn't fun. And climbers are into climbing for fun. They'd rather go out climbing. And climbing is terrible training for climbing, it turns out. Because
Sorry, could you say
climbing is terrible training for
yeah.
climbing. When you're climbing, your goal is to not fall.
Yeah.
When you're training, what is the goal of training? To fail. To push your body to failure.
Yeah.
So climbing is the opposite of that. So climbers go out climbing because it's fun. So we think one of the best ways to motivate climbers to train is results. You show them results and they'll train, they'll be more interested in training. In fact, so we asked in the survey, we asked them to attribute their success to certain criteria. And one thing we asked is, well, anyway, I don't see it here, but we wanted to show, this is it right here, but that as they document their training, they see they're getting stronger, and that motivates them to continue training. And so 77% of respondents thought that was a significant factor. So we believe that providing them a method that works and showing that they have actually improved, they will want to continue to train. Yes, sir.
As far as I have understood, you don't have any real-time, response from the system. So the person can see, how good or bad is the grip, or what is the kind of weight now, is it light, in which direction. Do you think that may actually have a better, what should I say, impact on the person, showing what is happening just now and what can I change to make it better?
We would have to change the way in which the exercise is done. It's done now, think of if you were doing squats. You put weights on the barbells, you go in there and you do 7 squats. Here it's the same, you put weight on you grab the board, you do 7 repetitions. So this, what you propose, you could put force sensing in the hangboard with a display, and then somehow maybe anchor the climber's feet to the floor, and then they pull and try to get a certain number.
So maybe that can also get something for them to basically make the things a little bit more exciting, because you have a kind of a very, very fast feedback on certain things.
You could have flashing lights and noises and sounds.
But that's in continuation of the...
Right, no, that is a very interesting idea. Very interesting idea.
Yeah.